That's wild.
Anyone?
On Great Cave.
If any of you ever have the opportunity to play Incineroar and he comes up, or excuse me, play Mystery Soul and he comes up with some dumb idea about how to alternate rule set, don't fall for it.
All right, here we go. Bombastic, another one of Oregon's PR players, and Monte versus RiskTKR and Sticccy.
I couldn't help but notice in the player cam before, RiskTKR looks like he just crawled out of bed. You know, I'll tell you why. Because he did. This man's at my B&B. We were all ready to walk out the door, and we're like, hey, RiskTKR, aren't you in doubles? Like, yeah, I'm up. And just like rolls out of the bed. He's like, all right, ready to go.
Still got the sleep fog on his brain and the crust in his eyes. Who cares? Let's just play a little bit of competitive, shall we?
Okay.
Oh, wow. Getting a accidental own team confirmed there. Risk back airing Sticccy.
Yeah, clearly he's awake enough for that. However, I mean, let's be honest, that back air is a little bit big. Let's see what else he's got. Does he have the tight confirms, or is he still a little bit sleepy right now?
The double Game & Watch, the true terror of worlds here.
Yeah, you better watch out for Bucket. The amount of projectiles that RiskTKR and Sticccy want to throw around at all times. And now you have 2 buckets to deal with for the price of 1.
An incredible showing from Bombastic and Monte so far. Okay, there is the grab to up tilt confirm for Risk and Sticccy.
Finally, a stock being taken from blue team. Make that 2.
Another one right after.
But yellow team has such a disadvantage at this point in the game. They're going to need to figure out a complete overhaul to their game plan right now.
Game & Watch usually a, not campy per se, but let's say very spacing-oriented character, and both Bombastic and Monte playing a very aggressive game here.
Yes, they are. I'm really curious to see what the counterplay is going to be from yellow team, because these setups just aren't working out in their favor. It feels like Bombastic and Monte are one step ahead of them.
Absolutely. Just pressing so much advantage. Game & Watch, of course, one of the most difficult characters to pin down in any situation, especially on ledge.
Okay, up tilt, that's one thing that can get you back into this game. But even on Game & Watch, that was a little bit too low of percent. Down smash also not going to do it. Ricky going really low there. However, not enough.
And another up tilt, okay.
Make it 3. Oh, he tried it.
Sticccy very close, or very slowly working his way back into this.
And now the down air not connecting either. So many things not working out in Sticccy's favor.
Game & Watch, of course, one of his only notable weaknesses that he does not have a kill throw until about 300%, which, you know, by that time, anything will kill. All right, Sticccy on his own. Is
it Judgment Day? I want to see it.
Bombastic loves to throw out Judge in situations where he is well in the lead.
I mean, it's 3 stocks to 1. You got to farm for the clip, right?
Exactly. Okay, just throwing out fairs, trying to play it safe.
I see what I call my man Bombastic right now. He just threw out 3 forward airs in a row.
More up airs there.
Trying to land on 2 Game & Watches at once must feel so bad.
Yeah, really. It's already hard enough landing on 1. Notable interaction I had with Bombastic a while ago. I asked him, Bombastic, genuine question. Oh, big forward air, gonna take that. Bombastic and Monte going up 1-0. I asked Bombastic, genuine question. Do you extract fun and enjoyment after up-airing your opponent 127 times in a row?
I bet he said yes.
Bombastic looked at me. He said, you know what? Yes. Yes, I do.
That's how you know the character choice was meant to be.
A match made in Smash Heaven.
Well,
all right, going in game 2, right back to Pokemon Stadium. No character swaps here. Players sticking to their tried and true. Gotta love the leopard print on Sticccy. Really rocking that drip.
Yeah, my man, I don't know about a snake, but looking like a little bit of a cougar right now.
He do be on the prowl, though.
he is on the prowl right now, and he likes some 2D.
Oh, POV, you're fighting Game & Watch, and it's just a line.
Oh, I love those memes.
It's like fighting some kind of eldritch horror.
It is fascinating that Game & Watch is modeled in 3D. He's just really thin.
Yeah, true. I think it was Smash 4 when Bowser used Whirling Fortress on the ground. His model actually became two-dimensional.
Really?
Yeah, it became a flat two-dimensional model that just flipped back and forth really fast.
That's wild.
All right.
So I guess no hitbox interpolation on that move.
No. Did Smash 4 have hitbox interpolation?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
If you look at those hitboxes, it certainly doesn't look like it. They're just chaotic for the sake of being chaotic. In Smash Ultimate, you can at least see what the devs were trying to do.
Right.
Or what their software was trying to do.
Well, this is a very different game so far. RiskTKR and Sticccy now actually up 2 full stocks. Well, make that 1 full stock, but still quite a lot of percent worked up on Bombastic.
Yeah, this could easily right here. No, Monte doing a good job of closing it off for his teammate. However, you can only survive that so many times before your teammate's not going to be there to save you. And there we go.
Yep.
Look at this double sharking. Monte goes off, and Sticccy coming right after him.
Down air out of shield does so much damage for Snake. Okay, the neutral air flipping. Sticccy.
That's something you don't see very often. Just the high nair from Game & Watch getting the kill.
Sticccy coming off of Angel platform, though, and immediately dropping a C4 and getting a kill. Both Bombastic and Monte on their last stocks.
It is 4 stocks to 2 right now. Yellow team has completely swung this around. We were talking about the adaptation of the game plan and figuring out what went wrong in that game 1. And it seems like Yellow team has figured it out. Yeah, you can't even go for the punish on that berry because you don't have the HP to withstand the punish. Again, going for those down smashes, not going to do too much for Monte, just trying to make anything happen, but getting closed off at every turn.
These are characters with notably huge hitboxes, despite being as slippery as he is. Wow, what a conversion there as we get the pummel to F smash, utilizing that great big disjoint on the Rob laser to take that stock.
Character's just so light. He was at 70-something after the hit. Obviously, it was the edge of the stage, and it was an F smash, but still. Such an exploitable weakness, and I feel like Yellow Team did a really good job of getting those early stocks and taking advantage of that lack of weight from Game & Watch.
Not letting themselves get bullied and snuffed out at every corner by Bombastic and Monte was exactly the adaptation that they needed to perform to get themselves back into this set.
And Game & Watch is such a weird character.
So weird.
I saw something the other day, Larry Lur was talking about how Game & Watch is the best secondary counterpick character in the game.
That makes sense. He's got a lot of really good matchups, especially against characters that struggle with their recoveries. I think Game & Watch goes plus over Cloud, for instance, because of that. And it's strange. It feels like and looks like oftentimes when Game & Watch is on screen that the player is just pressing buttons and that it's working. Which, in a lot of situations, that's kind of the case. Game & Watch's conversions and his combos are not particularly difficult to accomplish.
Yeah, his core game plan doesn't have to change a lot between matchups. This was, for anyone who's seen that hour-long rant video from Mudace, it's a great video. Obviously, there's going to be personal biases involved in any conversation like that, and Mudace, being on the Peach agenda, has a little bit of bias.
Yep.
However, does a really good job of talking about Game & Watch and other characters, the way their game plans don't have to adapt in different matchups. It doesn't matter the matchup. Game & Watch is going to run up to you and he's going to mash Nair.
Yep.
Right? And not having to have that additional mental stack and having to learn all those additional things about each matchup can make the character a lot more effective in a bracket setting.
That makes perfect sense. It also prevents getting that bracket fatigue as well.
Yes, that's a big factor that video was talking about as well. The lack of fatigue from playing a character like Game & Watch versus a character like Peach it's a drastic difference.
Monte giving both Sticccy and RiskTKR the steel chair in the corner. Both of them tried the same exact get-up option. Monte just hit them both with the chair.
Yeah, my man got kicked out of the WWE twice in a row. Vince McMahon shaking his head as he counts his money.
By God, somebody stop the match.
All right, we're seeing this oscillation of this set. The last game, so in yellow team's favor, and now this game back to what we saw in game one, so in blue team's favor early on. Both of them at high percents. But this is what I was talking about, the way yellow team was able to get those early stocks in the last game. Now we're not seeing it. We've got a game and watch at 136, which is like 200 on a normally weighted character.
Both members of blue team doing an excellent job of holding onto their stocks. However, even as I say so, Ricky and Sticky evening things up immediately.
Yeah, that combo was a little icky. The 2-for-1 special. However, speaking of 2-for-1 specials, comboing into their teammates' up airs are the blue team right now. So frustrating to deal with.
Absolutely, and that damage getting a little thicky at this point as well. Okay, there goes another stock. Quick as you like.
Okay, unfortunately, RiskTKR not able to get off the ledge in time there to punish, but it doesn't matter if you've got those C4 confirms online, and now the gyro as well.
Monte doing his best impersonation of Mario for a second there, but a dropped C4, even more difficult to maintain attention to and location of in doubles. Taking that stock off of Monte. Now, yellow team with the advantage in terms of stocks.
The down air timing from RiskTKR.
One of the most difficult to punish recoveries in the game, and Risk taking that stock.
Yeah, the only way to punish that is the hard read on the timing. And he got it. And now all of a sudden, this is looking really bad for blue team. It seemed at the beginning of this game like they had it down, but then those two quick stocks from yellow team gave them the momentum, and look at how they've converted off of it.
Monte being incredibly careful. He knows that one grab could be it, and there it is.
And just like that, RiskTKR and Sticky taking it over Bombastic and Monte on winner's side of the bracket.